from your home of African music, anywhere you may be listening to us from. Remember, from Stuttgart City, Germany, to Nairobi, Kenya. And here we are today. I'm telling you, there is only one spot we have always been looking for. And the only thing that I'm saying is the Judo is a martial art that was born in Japan, and now it's known around the world as an Olympic sport. As we understand, actually, Judo is happening here in Kenya, and we are humbled to be right now at Movenpick Hotel to sit, chat, and interact with the Vice President of International Judo Federation and the President of Judo Union, Thierry Steny, here in Nairobi.
From wherever you are watching and listening to us, welcome to our home of African hits. Join us, Bella Itembere and Kanida, as we talk to His Excellency.
Mr. President, welcome to Kenya.
Thank you very much.
I think yesterday we wanted to ambush you, but we are lucky to have you today, this day. And we are humbled to be with you here and for giving us some time. For our listeners and viewers out there, maybe who don't know who you are, a little bit of introduction of yourself.
Yeah, it's an honor for me to be with you also this morning. And I'm Thierry. I'm a president of Union African of Judo. And I'm a vice president of International of Judo. Also, I'm a president of National Olympic.
Okay.
I do sport, and I'm a politician. Also, I'm a businessman. So I'm more in sports, I think.
You're more in sports. That is interesting. That's interesting to find out.
Judo is a game that is not always known to many. What ignited your interest to Judo?
Say again.
Judo this is a kind of a game that not every African is familiar with. What ignited your interest to it?
I think that I don't agree with you, because Judo is one of the sports that UNESCO put in his site, official page, that since the young people, the best sports to play is Judo. Judo is not only sports, but Judo is education. It's only one sport who has moral code is Judo. Most of African countries has their style, traditional wrestling, and that is Judo. Because Judo is Olympic sports, that's why we have to adapt our tradition to go to Judo. And African knows how to play Judo. When you see most of the champion, but they live in Europe and they meet all of the condition, I think that you see Teddy Riner, gold medal, Clarence, gold medal. Most of the black girl and black boys get gold medal, Olympic champion, world champion. So I decided to play Judo because it's helped me also with my life, my business, my politics. Most of the politicians, they speak about Judo. Sure. And of course, Mr. Vladimir Putin, I think he's judoka also. Okay. And most of the president in France is judoka. Sure. So it's not only me who goes to judo, everybody.
I understand that. You know, you've mentioned something to do with that Judo is basically in Europe, and we all know that Judo is basically for the elite, for the people who are up there. As your position as the vice president, as the president, how are you in your position right now? How are you going to help those ordinary citizens who are there down there in Africa to associate themselves in the Judo sport?
Agree with you, because Africa, you know that we are the richest continent. Sure. In terms of resources, but one of the poorest continent also in terms of economic.
We agree.
So judo, you have to play judo. You must have tatami and judoki, and the one judoki is like $200. So it'll be a big challenge for the boys and the girls, the young people in Africa to get judogi and kimono.
Sure.
So now it's a good question because we are working hard on that
Okay.
to provide judogi to the youth and the kids of Africa. We want to give the cheapest judogi like €5,
Okay.
and one of the our program in international judo, uh, we sign a contract with government
Okay.
to put judo in school, and we call this program Judo in School. And most of the big countries like USA, Great Britain, China, Russia, and most of the big countries, about 60 countries, who already signed that contract. And we have also in Africa, we keep doing good work to sign that contract. This I think that only judo that the government signed to put in the school. Do you know why? Because judo is education.
That's it.
Yes. So it's a big challenge for us. We have 54 countries
In Africa.
in Africa who is a member in our association,
Okay.
and we have 5 years to cover whole
All
of
the countries.
Africa.
Right.
Yes, and this can give opportunity to the, those who are not able to pay the judoki. It's a big challenge, but it can be done.
All right. Thank you.
We are expecting the event to kick off on Thursday. So what should we expect?
This is I can't wait to see those youth because they are our future champion.
Sure.
Yes, and it's a big exciting to see all of them from different countries, from south to north, east to west, and I think this is also one of best competition in terms of organization, because International Judo Federation rise the level of the organization.
Okay.
And here in Africa, we were a little bit late, but since last 2 years, we already meet that standard of international judo. So it's the first time also for our young people after the COVID to give opportunity for them to meet and to be together, to enjoy, because judo is a big family.
Sure.
Yes, to enjoy each other and to play and to hug and to cry and to laugh. So it's exciting moment to meet or for the kickoff of 21st.
You have mentioned we are 54 countries actually in Africa, and my question was how many countries maybe are we expecting Kasarani this time around?
Yes, this time we have 31 countries,
Okay.
which is more than enough. I think it's most of the competition we have less than that. But bravo to Kenya for organization that we get more countries this time to compete for this championship.
What's the ratio of men to women participating in this championship?
That is cadet and junior. So I think it's a normal like cadet and junior for all of sport is under 18 years old.
Okay.
Mhm.
Kenya is lucky this time, as you have said before, and we all know when a sport like judo comes to Kenya or World Cup goes to Qatar, a country has some benefits. I would rather ask you, how is Kenya going to benefit from the judo that is going to happen this time here?
Of course, it's a big opportunity to Kenya, first of all, to organize a competition like that because Kenya, Nairobi, from 21st of July, became the capital of judo in Africa.
Oh, right.
And that is a big benefit because most of the judoka all over across the world will watch them because it's goes to the internet. This
Sure.
our international site also. Most of the judoka will follow it. That is one of the biggest benefits, and also Kenya have got many things from International Judo Federation like tatami and the judogi for their athlete, and we are going to give the best coach in the world to the Kenya athlete for preparation for 2024.
That's nice.
So all of those things, I think,
That's enough for Kenya. We might be lucky. You're lucky.
Judo is an Olympic, and sometimes athletes are accused of doping. What's your take on doping, and are you doing about it?
I like that question, and I'm happy to answer to it. You know that most of the sports in Olympic, they are struggling and fighting a lot against doping. Have you heard judo? Never.
Never.
Why? Because it's education. We educate our judoka to be clean judoka, to be clean athlete.
Sure.
And judo is respect.
Sure.
You can't, if you are not clean, you don't respect your adversary, your opponent. So this is what we share. This is what we teach to the new generation to be fair game, to be clean. That's why you have never heard about doping. And don't forget that in terms of ranking Olympic sports, judo is number 2.
Sure.
So it's this is not by chance. Quality education all together. Yes.
We really appreciate that, and I think we are somehow some months actually. You are in the position that you are right now since last year, 2021, and as the president, what have you achieved this far, and maybe what are your short-term plans for the union to combat that spot?
We have now I'm about 1 year because I was elected as a president 18 last year 18 of May.
Yeah, sure.
So it's about 1 year. I think we have achieved a lot. We have achieved a lot in terms of referee, for example. If you don't have the best referee, the game will be in mass trouble. So in terms of referee, we have only one international referee to go for all of international competition. We call it Judo Tour.
Judo tour.
Yes, and now we qualify 10 in 1 year.
10 in 1 year.
Yeah, which is almost same quantity with big continent like Europe.
Okay.
That is one, and we also prepare our athletes for international camp. Now we send our athletes, those who we see that they can be qualified for the next Olympic Games to the Mondial Center to prepare them for qualification. And then we help them also, we help Africa to join competition like that. We know that most of the government here in Africa, they sponsor, they support only soccer.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So we can see this gap and we support our different continent who need support to participate with competition like what we have at the moment. So we already organize 5 international competition since I'm president of Union African of Judo. So it's a lot of achievement I think so far. Yes.
We are aware of your political involvement in your country. Can you please try and share with us?
Of course, as I told you that I'm a politician.
Yes.
I'm a member of parliament, and this is my second term. Of course, I'm a businessman also,
Sure.
and after COVID, after this damage from this war, we have got a lot of problem. It's not only Africa, but
The whole world.
the whole world.
Sure.
And I think this is, as a politician, I have to bring my contribution
Sure.
for my country, to have a new vision also. And I'm working hard, and my team and I, to share the new vision. How can we develop our country
Sure.
to have independent energy and to produce all of the need only from the country?
Sure.
Because everything transport rise
That's it.
the price. So that kind of a new vision that I want to share and to apply to my country.
Love it. Madagascar, I've never been in Madagascar, but I've always heard Madagascar has so many progresses. And thank you, thank you so much. And maybe at your position right now as the president of Judo in Africa, one might ask, why don't you go for the big office, maybe the president of Madagascar?
Yeah, it's not only you who ask me that. Even the people, Malagasy people, I have that request. Politician also send me a message, saying be ready for the next election to be candidate. And businessmen,
Sure.
Those people, the big party, they say it's enough, Siteni. Please stand firm. Take your decision to run for the next election. Right now, I'm thinking about that.
Sure.
And I think very soon I have to take a decision. And of course, I don't want to disappoint people,
No.
but I want to make sure for everything, each of the step, but I want to go. But I want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
If I decide to be a candidate, I will be the next president.
We are praying for that. Yeah, we are praying for that because we have read much about you. And being the African president, the vice president of the International Judo, you can go for it, sir. And from us, I think we are wishing you all the best on that particular line. And maybe my last question is that you have seen the political situation. Right now, Kenya is going for its elections in the next 2 weeks. And you have seen the atmosphere that is here in Kenya. Comparing to Madagascar, how can you compare the two elections, the two campaigns, the way you campaign in Madagascar and the way you campaign in Kenya?
There is a big difference in Madagascar, and I like also some of the things, guys, that you are doing in Kenya. And there is also something good that you have to learn also from Madagascar. You know, the, what I see about the election here in Kenya, that most of the position, it's elected position. That is good. But in Madagascar, it's not like that. So we just elected the president and MP and mayor and uh, senator. That's it. So that is not enough. Yeah, you cannot. Centralization is not good for one country. You have to elect it to give power also for decentralization for different city, and to have their governor, to have their ministries, and to govern their city, and to have power, you know, to develop the different cities. But in Madagascar, only the president get all of the power. That's why most of the president doesn't matter how clever is a president, how many diploma he has, or without a diploma, but it's always difficult, you know, to lead the country if you keep all of the power. The only the first republic has this system of decentralization. After that, we have President Rachirika. It's one of the clever men in Africa. I know that. It has many diplomas. But finally, he lost because he want to keep only the power, all the power. And the same with Ravalman, same with Hera John, same with Andra Joel. Those who want to keep all of the power, the result, the end,
Is it not good?
yes, it's not. It's not only it's not good, but the population kick them out,
That's it.
and that is not good for the country because we restart. That's it. But I can see that Kenya is more developed than Madagascar. So your leader have done something good for the country also, but you have to keep doing the good work. And bravo and congratulations for the roads, because I come from. I know you have to pay. It's not easy to pay back to China to all of this construction, but it's good for you guys because instead of paying a lot the fuels, gasoil, this makes your economic to have oxygen. Because you don't pay a lot now, because you take off the traffic. It's now the price of the petrol is high at the moment, so you must have politics to reduce how to use less petrol. And this road that you have done, guys, here in your country, reduce the for using the petrol.
We really appreciate so much for having time to talk to your home of African music here. And thank you. We wish you a nice day here in Kenya.
No, thank you. It's me to say thank you very much to give me opportunity to to share to you. And you know, Kenya, I have. It's like of. I cannot. If I start my campaign in Kenya, there is one of the hotel that I start my campaign, that it's connect history of Kenya and Great Britain. And that hotel that I start my campaign, first of all, the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth when she her first visit in Africa is Kenya,
Ah, okay.
and
Good to know
she,
that.
yes, she was in that hotel.
Ah, okay. I understand.
Yes. So in Africa, 60 years ago, he signed that big contract in that
That
hotel.
hotel.
Yes. And the first post in Kenya was in that hotel.
Then I guess your campaign should start here in Kenya.
So my campaign for Judo, I start also from that Kenya and that hotel.
You get it.
Yes. And the next year is 60 years of in Africa and in African of Judo. It's the same year. So we think also to celebrate that
Not Kenya.
one of the parts here in Kenya. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
To our viewers and listeners, thank you so much for always keeping it at Radio RFM. My name is Bella Itemere.
And my name is Kanida Richards. I'm telling you, it has been some good time here at Movenpick Hotel. Thank you so much, and keep on listening to your home of African music.
Thank you very much.